hands, going to do a few waist turns. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, to the side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. 2, 3. To your left. 2, 3. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. 2, 3. To your left. 2, 3. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, a few waist rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center. Cross. Knee rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And stop. Hands on your waist, neck turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, and stop. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, and center. Tilt to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, and stop. Center. Circular movements. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. 1, 2, and 3. Center. Hands up. Pull in. Inhale. Exhale. Palms up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, a few shoulder rolls. Reverse. And center. Okay, stretch out your arm. Switch. Switch. And switch. Okay, shake it out. Okay. Work the wrists a bit. reverse, down, invert the hand, stretch out the fingers, stretch the wrists, turn, and down. Okay, shake it out. Stretch, 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 okay, shake it out again. Deep breathing, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, spread your feet. Okay, squat down. 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Switch so this is preparing for downward posture. So if you have a little trouble with that, just go like this so you don't actually overwork it. Okay. Stretch, stretch, turn, 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 okay, shake it out. Deep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, find your center. Okay, I'm going to separate the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, shake it out. Let's actually repulse the monkey and brush knee. Okay, hands together. Strum the lute. And down. Okay, that's a few of the postures in the form. Preparation is opening movement. Okay, then hold the ball. Look to the corner. Look to the corner. Look to the corner. And turn to the corner. Okay, center. rounding out, square, palms down, and push. Round, and push. So we feel like we're going over the top of a globe and over the top again. Okay, so we're just going through different motions in form. This is stork flaps wings. Working the arm positions only. And then we're going to combine some of these postures this morning, and then we'll go through the whole sequence. That stork flaps wings, it only happens actually on one side, but just to give you an idea, that this is stork flaps wings, okay? Okay, I'm going to turn around to give you the back view, which is actually the direction you're going to be following me in the beginning, okay? So we're going to start off defining the stance. So let's find the 90-degree angle position here and then step up like this, okay? So let's turn to the corner and bring the leg over to here. Hands on your waist. We're going to turn to the corner. Shift your weight. This is checking your weight. Bring your leg over to the front, and there's your archery stance. Here's your empty or sitting stance. So you notice when you step out, you have to bring your leg back to the front and then step down. So that's the standard footwork, going forward and back. Okay, so in the beginning, it takes a bit of balance. It works your legs, builds strength in the supporting leg, and that's one of the reasons why Tai Chi is so beneficial for balance and leg strength. It is a weight-bearing exercise. The simplified Tai Chi, which really is not so simple when you're first learning it, is that it's a universal form. It's practiced globally, and a lot of the different institutes practice this form. Okay, now when we start off, we have this starting position like this. The hands are down here. Okay, we shift the weight or keep it on the right side while you move to the left. Okay, so this is something, all these little things that I'm doing are techniques. Okay. So how do you get to that shoulder width stance? It's by touching down with your toe and then planting the heel. We're here, we start off, that's beginning style, and then we have the first movement, which is called preparation. Okay, when we shift and pivot like this, we end up in hold the ball position. Okay, when we step out and we lift the hand like this, it's called part the horse's mane. So we're going to do that just working the part the horse's mane movement. Okay, so you look at your hand, it's about chin level or shoulder level. This hand is out to the side, slightly cupped and rounded. The thumb is open. It's called the tiger's mouth. It's here. You toe out, step up, check your weight, hold the ball, step out, part the horse's mane. Okay, so that's the drill. You can work this until your body actually starts to get familiar with this movement. If you look, you have a stance that's a little bit wider than shoulder in the Yang style, and it's a little bit longer and deeper in the stance. Okay, so that's hold the ball to part the horse's mane. Okay, so your next posture, actually you would shift like this, bring the hand up, open up like this, and your toe shifts out. That's called stork flaps wings. Okay, so if you're in a forward position like this, you would do the shift the weight, half step forward, alternate the feet, bring the hand up to here. So this is about ear level, this is out to the side, and you shift like this and sink in the stance. Okay, so this position, this posture is stork flaps wings. Okay, so we went to three movements that have positions that we look for. This is preparation, and you bend your knees, so sink down in your stance. Okay, so when you sink down, you release the joints and feel like you're sitting down. The spine stays vertical and plumb. And then depending on we go one way or the other, that's where you would shift. Okay, now I'm showing you the front image, but actually when we turn, we're going to actually go this way in the form. So the form runs parallel along the length of the mirror, and then it changes in a couple of corners. But right now we're using the mirror to define these postures so that you can see that when you hold the ball position, you have this image. Okay. It's your final position. And you try to mimic the posture. So don't forget, this is about shoulder height. This is like this. It's a little wider than here because it's generally taught as a health exercise. It has a little bit more expansive type posture, so you feel like it's much fuller. Okay, next, we have the next movement, which is the half step, and we shift and step up. Shift and step. So it could go to toe or the heel, depending on the posture. The hand positions this, and stork flap wings would be shifting, turn, and then reset to center. Okay, that's the third posture. Okay, so if you watch again, we're going to go through from the beginning. Ready? We open the form, preparation, okay, we would step up, hold the ball, working with the mirror. Stork flaps wings. Okay, good. Deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, let's do that again. Ready? Starting off. Open. Lift. Sink the elbows and press down. Hold the ball. So we're going to do part the horse's mane 3 times. Stork flaps wings. Okay. Those are the 3 postures as a start, and you can practice those. you follow those, because the redundancy of the movement, of the repetition, can be, once you've captured the imagery of each posture, work it on your own. You can kind of rewind or review the video, and you can see that you just have to work those 3 postures till you get really familiar with them. Work them all week long. We only do the modern form once a week. We could build off of the tutorials to pull the form together. Now I'm going to go through the sequence for the people that know this so that, you know, they'll get that portion of the workout. Okay, so we're going to start off. Okay, preparation. As I said, we're moving along and parallel to the mirror. So this is part the horse's mane. It's done 3 times. And hold the ball to part the horse's mane. Stork flaps wings. Turn. Brush knee and push. Brush knee and push. So this is done 3 times. Half step again. Strum the lute. Repulse the monkey, done 4 times. To ward off, roll back, and press. This is grasp the sparrow's tail. These postures we'll be going over, you know, the next session. Press and push. Turn. Going to do the right side. So we start with hold the ball, ward off, roll back, press, and push. Turn, single whip. Cloud hands. This is palm strikes face. Then we move to the corner, lift the arms, heel kick, 2 punches to the ear. Turn 180 degrees, so you're going to face this corner, scoop down, lift up, heel kick, pull it back, step down, downward posture, down the leg. Then you're going to press down here, lift up to golden cockerel. Turn, hook your wrists, step out, downward posture, lift up, step down, hold the ball again. So this hold the ball is a starting position for many. This Jade Lady work shuttle. Relax the shoulders, hold the ball, so you move the foot to here. Step out, Jade Lady work shuttle. Shift, step down, bring the foot close to the rear foot or the front foot, move it out, insert the needle. Cross the arms, step out to leaning position, archery stance, fan through the back. Turn, opposite side, parry, and punch. Cross the arms, leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Sit back, turn. Step to the corner, sit back, parallel arm position, and press down. Shift your weight and close. So, that's the complete sequence. If you know the form already, basically that's it. If you're learning it, hopefully, like some of the students that are a little stuck near the end of the form, basically you would follow that and see if you can recall that sequence. Form's really not that long, like any of the short form. Depends how slow you're doing it, but it's between 4.5 and maybe 5 minutes as a pace. So depending on how slow you're doing it, and slowness just means, how long you hold the position and how long you stretch it out and elongate the movements. Okay. So, a few of the postures there are drills that you can actually do, like this movement. If you're going to practice the balance, you can just lift the leg and you can scoop down and lift the leg and just get that strength in this leg. Okay. So you have to learn to do that. And then when you go to downward posture, you have to kind of sit into it. But the thing is, that takes some flexibility. So if you can't do that, just step out and go through the motion, and you go to this position, which is golden cockerel. Okay. So Jade Lady works shadow positions, for those that already know the form. Looking at the view, it should be like this. Okay. You have one on each side. So your target positions are the final position. Okay. Insert needle, you're like this, and you're like this. Okay. Sinking down. That's the side view. The front view is like this. You see here, not out here. This is just like brush knee. Fan to the back is this. Front view. I give you the front view. The camera can make the change, but the mirror sometimes gives you a different image. All right, so that's a few of the postures. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, great. So, like any form, get familiar with the postures, try to mimic the transitions, and at the same time build some flexibility, coordination, and strength. Only way to develop any of that is by doing it. Do it regularly. It doesn't have to be hours of practice. You just have to spend some time, either each day or every other day, and then you'll pick up on it. We're creatures of habit is a term I use a lot. The more you do it, the better you get. The more you do it, the more familiar you are with it. And your body will assimilate what your brain and your eyes have taken in as the visuals. So it's a learning process, but once you get through, the beginning stage of recognizing this hold the ball position, there's one on each side, and, some of the basic movements. Strum the lute. If you follow the Wu style Tai Chi, that's essentially the same. Difference between maybe the single whip, which is this in the Wu style, and this in the Yang style. So those are just stylistic differences. The name's the same, but the positions are really determined by the stance and how the arms are extended. All right, we'll see you next week. We're going to be reviewing that again and adding a couple of more postures. So stay tuned. If you like this, give us a thumbs up. And Tai Chi weapon will be coming up in about 15 minutes.